job hunting for a job that can support him financially. And he has told me the exact same thing that this lady has just said about how they're just screwing around with you. You spend 2 months going through various stages of interviewing only to not get the job. And AI is going through applications now. AI is taking jobs now, meaning that people that were in one job that they've been downsized from, probably because of AI, now they're off looking for work. So it seems like there's more people looking for work now than ever before. And it seems like companies out there are taking advantage of the fact that they have so many people to pick from, and they're kind of like stringing all of these people along, making them go through like the interview processes and all of this kind of thing. And you can see it's really starting to have an effect on people's mental health that are without a job, who have been struggling to find work. It's really starting to mess with them.
If you're struggling with the market right now, just know that I literally was offered a job.
Wire? And how much good is sesame?
Just telling you the wire. Use this wire. Give me the wire you on it.
And then
You
on my
charge
last
with
day
this?
of my 2 weeks notice for the job that they told me to quit,
Longer.
I was told
Okay,
that
you
the
see it?
company did not have the funds to refund any
Yeah,
person,
longer,
and
huh?
they were rescinding my offer.
10 your charge.
How are you going to do that to somebody? Wow. How are you going to hide this and all of this kind of thing? And you can see it's really starting to have an effect on people's mental health that are without a job, who have been struggling to find work. It's really starting to mess with them.
If you're struggling with the job market right now, just know that I literally was offered a job, signed a legal contract, was told to quit my current job, was meted and greeted by the whole team, gotten coffee, so excited to have you next week. And then on my last day of my 2 weeks notice for the job that they told me to quit, I was told that the company did not have the funds to bring on a new person and they were rescinding my offer.
How are you going to do that to somebody? Wow. How are you going to hire someone, tell them to quit their other job, onboard them, and then on the last day of their 2-week notice tell them, sorry, we don't have the budget to hire you? That's messed up.
The job market is insane right now, and it looks like it's only going to get worse. If you have a job right now and you don't like it at all, wait until you secure the new job first.
Although that didn't really help the last lady. She did secure another job, and they kicked her to the curb before her start date. And that's just so messed up that a company could do that right now.
Because the job market is crazy. I know plenty of people that got college degrees and they're having a hard time finding a job. I know people that have tech certifications, they're having a hard time finding a job. And quite frankly, it feels like all these job postings on Indeed are just like phantom postings, because a lot of these jobs don't even contact you back after you apply. If you look at some of these big tech companies like Amazon and Microsoft, you'll see that they've been laying off thousands and thousands of people. I personally feel like we've been in a recession, but they haven't formally announced it. But people are struggling. They're struggling with paying bills. They're struggling to buy groceries, and they're struggling to find a job.
Phantom job postings
Where
are
are we,
absolutely
Bubba?
a thing. If you go
We're in Grady Way.
When Grady
Yes.
Way, Washington?
Grady Way, Washington. Nice, huh, Bubba? Oh, who's a handsome boy? Ding, ding, ding.
That's what Kent is next to, or no?
Yes, that's what Kent is next to.
In Renton?
Uh-huh.
Yes or no?
Yes. You like the camera on that thing?
Yeah.
Cool camera, huh?
Where are we in?
We are trying to find a way to Seattle. We're going to Seattle.
We're going to Seattle?
Yes, Baba.
making a lot of jobs obsolete with these companies now, and it's allowing them to downsize and save money. And what do you think about the idea of being in a recession? You would think that some key markers for a recession would be something like people
What's
unwilling
it
to
called?
find work, or people struggling to buy food. But yet nobody will come out and say that we are actually in a recession. What do you
I just got paid $62,000 for my car accident using nothing but this app on my phone. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but it's called the Free Case Evil Smart Quiz. And yep, this check is for $62,000 and I'm literally on my way to cash it. If you've never heard of Free Case Evil, it's quickly becoming one of the largest legal help programs in the country for car crash victims. They built this tool that's already helped over 140,000 people get life-changing settlement checks, all from just answering a few questions. Here's how it works. The app asks 4 simple questions about your accident. Then it compares your case to millions of others. In seconds, it tells you whether you qualify for a big cash payout. I first found out about this from a guy named Raymond about 3 years ago. Raymond got hit hard in a bad crash. He lost his car, was dealing with serious pain, and the insurance company refused to pay him anything. So he posted a video that went viral, sharing how he used this exact tool and got a $105,000 payout in just a few months. Then it happened to me. I was stopped at a red light, and some distracted driver slammed into the back of my car. I messed up my back,
The corporate job market in 2025 is absolutely cooked. I've been in recruiting for a decade, and
Grandpa.
I've literally never seen candidates struggle as much as they are right
He's
now.
on a
for
rush
job
for jail.
I'm hearing
Grandpa
about
is
job
too
searches
slow.
that are taking 6,
He
7,
drives
8,
slow.
even 9 months. And I'm hearing about candidates that are having to apply to hundreds and thousands of jobs. And most of the jobs they apply to, they hear absolutely nothing back. If
When
they
he
do hear
says
back
turn
from a
this
few
way, you turn
companies,
this way or
they
no?
have to
Yes,
go
we're turning
through
right.
6 rounds, 7 rounds,
We're
8
going.
rounds. I even heard of someone having to go through
Huh?
11
Yeah.
rounds of interviews. They have to do more assessments, like personality assessments, technical assessments. And if they are one of the lucky people to get an offer at the end of the process, don't expect to get whatever you talked to the recruiter about early on in the process. Right now, companies are lowballing candidates because they know if you don't accept their role, they have 3 or 4 other really qualified candidates. So if you're not on the job search and you know someone who is, do not judge them because the job market is absolutely brutal.
That's something else that I've been hearing too. Companies are starting to lowball wages because they know that they have so many people to pick from. And if you think about it, it's almost as clever as it is deceitful on the part of the company, because if you put somebody through 6 rounds of interviews, 8 rounds of interviews, a dozen rounds of interviews,
Renton or
and then you
no?
go to offer them the job, do you really think that they're going to push back and not accept the offer that they are given? Because think about it, they've come this far, they've done this many interviews, they're probably going to be a little bit worried about missing out on the opportunity that they have wasted so much of their precious time trying to get, and potentially other jobs that they would have had the ability to get if they weren't spending all of their time doing so many numerous job interviews with that company. I think there are a lot of companies that are taking advantage of that, and they're lowballing wages just because they know that they have so many people to pick from, and the people that have been interviewing for
Hey,
2
boo-boo.
months, 3 months, that they probably feel like they're so deep into it, they will take whatever they can get.
This job market is so fucking crazy. Like, we all the way in July, and the job market is still the same from January. And I might know why that's the case. I think this job shortage, this job, like, unavailability is manufacturing. And I will tell you why. But y'all got to stay with me. Save this video right now. So when I look at my warehouse, or when you look around at all these jobs, what's the age demographic? I'm thinking we know the young people, we know it. People in their 40s and 50s working entry-level jobs. Not only is there a certain group of people that never took the opportunity to advance and make their life better, so they're sitting in positions that are supposed to be for me and you. There are other old people that will not give Gen Z, Gen Alpha, even some really, really young millennials any job. I see plenty of times to say that Gen Z is lazy, Gen Z is